Things are never quite what they seem. We only see the front, without paying attention to the shadows hiding behind it. All the world is a stage, and all the men and women merely actors in the tragedy that is life. Recently, mysteries that seem so far away from me are getting closer and are starting to show themselves in the light of truth. My name is Rose Hawkins. I'm an inspector of the Juvenile Division of Massachusetts. For several weeks, I investigated the case of a missing girl named Eden. All of this led me to an old and abandoned asylum in the north of the country. But details are blurring out. My recent memories faded away, as if it was hiding behind a cold and wet fog. When I open my eyes, all I can remember is a man pointing a gun at me and shooting me down. I'm still alive. How is it possible? I'm still bleeding. I need to find something to heal myself.
It means you finally woke up. You've probably noticed, but it's impossible for us to speak in this place. I can't speak to you, and you can't speak to me. We can only think inside our own little minds, and that's why I use this old recorder to talk to you. I have a deal to propose, but you need to find me first.
Parapsychology, the new controversial science? Psychology is the science of the Farmington Daily News, November 16th, 1979. Time frozen at New Vineyard. Tragedy again. That was more than 10 years ago, and the asylum never opened its doors again.
probably wondering why such a lovely girl like you got into this dark and cold place. Well, my dear, I'm afraid it's your fault. We told you not to trust anyone. Oh, but you probably don't remember anyway. It's one of those side effects caused by the shock that affected your memory. I'm even willing to bet that you don't remember the last few hours. Why did you come to this asylum to investigate? Why did you come alone? What did you find? What happened? And who shot you? So many questions left unanswered. You seek, but I'm sure your memory will come back in a few hours. All I know is that you are seeking a missing child called Eden. I know a lot of things about her, you know? And if you wish, I can even help you find her. But you need to get out first, and without my help, you won't be able to. That's why I came to you. I don't think the prospect of spending eternity in this place interests you, does it? Of course, I won't help you for free. You'll have to do me a favor. I would like you to help an old friend of mine, a nurse called Dorothy Simons. I would like to pay off a debt I owe her. It's very easy. You just need to find her and set her free. That's your job, right? You find people and try to figure out why they are missing, don't you? That's why I need you, Inspector. Do you see that big door behind me? My access card will open it. It will bring you back to the asylum. Find the nurse and free her. In exchange, I'll tell you where to find the girl you are seeking.
This might be my only chance to get out of this place. I really should find this nurse before she changes her mind. So, I need to find a nurse and free her. What does that mean? Architecture of the Brain. History of Neuroscience. Well, I think I just found my nurse. What happened to her?
here to confide my problems to you or some bullshit like that. I don't believe in those stories about working on oneself, subconscious, or neurosis. Just because I'm a nurse doesn't mean I can't see what you're scheming. The reason I came is because I'd like to know what happened to my 6 patients, Doctor. They didn't magically vanish. What have you done to them? Why were they crying every day after your sessions? Your little experiments on them failed, so you got rid of them? Is that it, Doctor? They were living proofs of your incompetence, and you couldn't stand it? Anyway, you'll understand that I can't close my eyes on such a matter, Doctor. Though money could help me look the other way.
they alive? I need to... What the hell? Are they alive? I need to be careful. It seems I'm not alone here. Farmington Daily News, March 20th, 19... Murder at New Vineyard. Winter brought grim tidings to... According to knowledgeable... That's awful. She must have experienced a lot of pain. Girl. What's a girl doing here? Hey, sweetie. Are you okay? What are you doing here? My name is Rose. What's your name? She's ignoring me. I need to find a way to open this gate. Don't worry. I'm going to get you out of here. Stay there, okay? Where did she go? Sweetie? Where are you? Don't be scared. I'm not going to hurt you. Let me get you out of here.
Most people disregard the shadow inside them. We can perceive it in somatic sleep, in obsessions, or in some delirious fantasies. It represents the stupidity and the cruelty one would regret admitting. It lays at the root of jealousy and disgust.
There was a little girl there. Am I going insane? The other, Carl Gustav Jung, one of the finally.
You have 2 messages.
Dr. Walton, the board has heard about the 6 missing sisters. Do you realize how humiliating this could be for the Foundation? The board is starting to wonder if making you head of the project 2 years back was a terrible mistake. We're about to lose 40 years worth of work due to your ineptitude. This problem must not get in the way of the other projects. And obviously, you will no longer be in charge of those other projects. In any case, the board wishes it had learned about their disappearance directly from you, and not from the rumors that are circulating about it. Do your best to shut down those rumors.
Second message.
Dr. Walton, the police came this morning to take away the mutilated body of that poor nurse. We certainly hope that you are not responsible in any way. That would be inexcusable.
What are you hiding, Dr. Walton? Medical record. Name, Audrey Millers, 31 years old. Commitment order. Name, Anatomy of psychosis. Psychosis is a shotgun.
Hello, Noah.
Hi, Dorothy.
How are you feeling this morning? Your sisters look quite nervous.
We're nervous because of tomorrow's appointment with Walton. Oh, and Dorothy, they're not my sisters. It's just a stupid nickname someone gave us.
I know. I'm sorry. Anyway, I've thought about the offer you made the other day. Your freedom for Walton's reputation.
So what about it?
Well, I have a little something for you. Here, take it. Use this before taking your shower tonight.
Is this a hair dye?
Hope you don't mind redheads.
But what's it for? I don't get it.
I can't get you out of here right now, but at least I can hide you. We're always looking for new staff here, and I heard they're trying to find nurses for the men's building.
You want me to hide as a nurse? Is this a joke?
Just for a few days. It'll only be temporary. No one will recognize you there. They've never seen you before. You just need to keep a low profile. Think you can do it?
Noah. Is that the same Noah I met earlier? No.
just read your report, Mr. Anderson. I should say... I just read your report, Mr. Anderson. I should say I'm a little confused. I don't quite understand everything. Would it be possible for you to explain it from the beginning?
Yes, of course. Well, as you know from the report, Audrey Millers is the former chief of security who has been with us as a patient for the last 4 months. Well, last night she left the patient's dormitory and dug up the bodies of 6 women who were buried in the south lawn. She then took the bodies to the testing room and hung them on scaffolding. It's in the building that's under renovation.
Hanged.
Yeah, it was really weird. Each body was connected to the other bodies. If one body was moved, a kind of mechanism was triggered, and then the other bodies moved too. What a mess. She must have spent a lot of time to design it.
And Miss Millers? Where was she?
She was just sitting there in front of her work, crying. I tried to explain to her that they had all died a long time ago, but she didn't want to listen to me.
Thank you, Mr. Anderson. Do you have anything else to say?
Well, may I say that as the new head of security, I promise you I'm going to improve things around here during the night, and especially for any difficult cases like Miss Miller's.
Oh, charming.
Juvenile Division, Nathan Barnes speaking. Oh, Rose, it's you. Listen, Forget what happened earlier. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. What? How? Damn, Rose. Don't tell me you went there alone. No, please. Don't tell me you're sorry. You know you don't. Every time it's the same story. You never listen to me. Because I'm your partner. That means we work together. Oh, please. You know you're not gonna find anything there. The girl disappeared from a Boston orphanage, not some old place at the other end of the state. You see, that's your problem. It's always complicated with you, Rose. Damn! Listen, Rose. I'm coming up. Wait for me to get there and we'll search the asylum together. And don't do anything stupid before I get there, all right?
What does that mean? I'm to the asylum. Diary of Audrey Millers, Head of Security, Part 1. Cold water. Investigation report.
I questioned Mr. Maybe Anderson was in shock. Perhaps.
Audrey Millers, Paranoid Delirium.
Okay, girls. Here's the plan. Tonight,
Diary of Audrey Millers, Head of Security, Part 2. Dr. Walton. If I'm not mistaken, zolpidem is a strong psychotropic substance. What's that?
No one can... Oh, I get it. You found the key. So, you came to free me? Is that it? Sorry, I'm being rude. My name's Dorothy Simmons. I used to be a nurse before I died, and now I'm stuck in here. It was such a long time ago. By the way, the key you found in my locker, that's the root of the problem. It's my link. I need it to get out of here. I'm behind the big door, but you should be able to find the way to open it. Bring me the key, but please be careful. I need you. In the operating room, Dr. Walton put on an incredible show for his pupils. That monster fiddled with the brain of a poor man, making him speak in languages he didn't even know. Study of the psyche, mind control, links between the tangible and the intangible. The only thing I know is that their research ended up destroying them. Each month, the cream of the crop from the Institute would gather here. They were the committee. God knows what they were talking about. Walton was just following orders. Nothing more than a puppet. He wasn't as influential as he wanted me to believe. They were powerful people, but really cautious. They never would have done something as stupid as killing me. Finally, the committee decided that Walton was responsible for the death of the 6 missing patients. And that was the end of his career. Unfortunately, they never managed to prove his involvement in my murders.
The poltergeist phenomena. The Look at her. Poor Audrey. She's the one who killed me. But I don't blame her. It's not her fault. Walt, he's the one responsible. I was too nosy, so he got rid of me. He manipulated Audrey, played with her mind, and ended up destroying her. He's the real murderer, not her. Audrey was emotionally fragile. It's no surprise she lost it in the end. She wasn't made to be the head of a hospital like that one. Men don't like it when a woman has power over them, even if it's only a little. I know that all too well.
sure he doesn't realize I've escaped tomorrow.
Don't worry, Noah. I have a plan. Your face is always hidden during your appointments with him, right?
Yes, our heads are always covered with bags during the sessions. Walton doesn't want us to be able to see or talk to each other. He says it helps us keep focused.
So we just need another patient to take your place tomorrow during the group session. With your heads covered, neither Walton or your 5 sisters will recognize you.
I told you, they are not my sisters.
It doesn't matter who they are, Noah. What really matters is that you get out of here. Are you sure that without you, Walton's experiment will fail?
It only works if the 6 of us are there. If one sister is missing, the connection will fail, and they will... Dorothy, what about Walton? How are you going to make sure he doesn't realize I've escaped tomorrow?
Look at this mess. I wonder why Audrey dug up the bodies that Walton hid so carefully. I think she probably wanted to take the blame for those crimes. Because of Walton, she believed she was responsible. He needed a scapegoat to cover up that story about the missing patients. He couldn't admit it was his fault. It would have ruined his reputation. So he manipulated and convinced Audrey that everything was her fault. He pinned all the responsibility on her. He totally destroyed her. But he didn't realize it would end up working against him. Even though he had everything planned, he didn't think this story would come up again a few months later. You're full of surprises. Nobody has ever gotten so far before. Congratulations. It's very nice that you brought me my stuff, but I don't think that'll really be enough.
Did you understand what free really means? Because you have one more thing to do. Fear and wrath. To really be free, you need to explore yourself, to understand and destroy them. That's what you did for me. Don't be surprised. It was the only way, trust me. It was only my fear and anger that kept me here. It's why I guided you to me. I only have one thing left to do. Thank you. Do you have the slightest idea what it's like to be kept away in here? Stuck between life and death, eaten away by remorse and frustration. You can only wait, alone, lost and forgotten by everyone. You slowly come to understand who you really are. You try to live with the shadow inside you and admit being your own prison. But now, it's over. I'm free. Thanks to you. You're strong. I would have loved to be like you. Farewell. And forgive me.
I found someone. Someone stubborn like you. I think she'll be perfect for the ritual. I led her to believe that what she was looking for was here. The only problem is, I'll have to find Mr. Anderson before she comes. It's his turn to send her behind the curtains. I will bring her, but you will have to guide her. And with all the evidence laying around on the 5th floor, Walton will take you seriously this time. Congratulations! You did perfectly fine.
Yet at one point, I thought I was going to fail.
Yes, I know. And I'm sorry. I didn't think she would cause us so many problems.
And what will become of her?
Don't worry about that. We'll probably never hear from her again. I hope it was worth it. You know, a poet once said that there are 2 tragedies in life. One is not getting what you desire, and the other is getting it. I hope for your sake he was mistaken. Anyway, you have the key to the laboratory on the 5th floor. I told you I'd help, right? And I always keep my word.
Head.
Did you understand what free really means? I need you. It was the only way. Trust me.
I would like you to help an old friend of mine. I didn't think she would cause us so many problems. I told you I'd help, right? And I always keep my word.
I never doubted you, Noah. You always were my trusted friend.
Could you really be in this asylum?
I thought I was strong enough. I thought I could resist.